Hello and welcome to today's flower reading. So today we are looking at flower reading. So this is kind of a new, unique type of reading. We can use flower oracles, we can use actual flowers if we have enough flowers, but we're using oracles for today. And hopefully, so we don't have too long, but hopefully we will get through a few of you. So let's see. So the one thing I didn't do, as always, is get some paper for a list. So hello and welcome. So don't forget to please type in if you do want a flower reading, because as we know, a lot of people jump in thinking that it is crystal ball. So yeah, just comment if you want a flower reading, and I will just make a list now. So don't forget to like the video, and I will just let's make a list for you guys. So it's nice to see. It's nice to see a lot of you guys in. Glad you're able to join. So let's see. Kieran, hello and welcome. AA, hello. Sid. Okay. Jasmine. So we're going to put Jasmine at the beginning because Jasmine, I really appreciate like the moderating and everything like that. And I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time or done any readings for you properly in a long time. So we are going to put Jasmine first. A little bit of a priority as a moderator there. But let's see. So we have Kieran, A. Sid, lovely to see you. Wolfie, nice to catch you as well. Candy. AA says I miss crystal balls. Yeah, so there is going to be crystal balls coming up. Like I did post, so guys, please do make sure that you're following the post, because let's see, I think we have Tuesday. I couldn't get my diary up right now because it's on my phone and I'm streaming on my phone. But I'm pretty sure we have Tuesday down as a crystal ball. Because I said I was going to do flower reading and crystal ball on Sunday and Tuesday. So flower readings today, so we should do crystal ball on Tuesday. So we have 6 people on the list, but only 3 likes. So guys, please do make sure you're liking the video. I greatly appreciate that. And let's go. So Jasmine, we begin with Jasmine. Okay. So you're looking at. So it's a 4. Oh, that one's jumping out. Let's put that there. So it's a 4-card reading for stream, for quickness. But usually the in-depth flower readings do have more cards than just 4. But we do like to make sure we get a few people done. So we have our. In case you weren't here or you've forgotten, we have past, future, subconscious, spiritual, that kind of realm, and we have the physical and tangible, that kind of realm. So let's look. We'll turn them over. We're not focused on upside down with these ones, with the flower oracle. So just like this. So we'll begin with the physical and tangible, and we make our way around clockwise. So in the physical and tangible for Jasmine, AA says, what is flower reading about, by the way? So it's just a different form of divination. I'm really working on unique forms of divination that aren't like commonly done, and we're still looking at things like past, future, physical, tangible, and spiritual. Kind of, it's a similar layout to a candle wax reading, but so I meditated with this deck, and I channeled some meanings for most of the cards. They do have a little message on them, but I channeled kind of a deeper meaning for some of them. That I was kind of told in the meditation, in the channeling. So I thought I have to share this. I have to go ahead and make this one of my readings, one of my offerings, you know? So we have Lotus. So the message is stand still for now and listen to your life. So we do have that kind of, you're in maybe a planning, maybe a going within, you know, that kind of chapter of your life where things might not be moving. You might not have a lot of momentum right now. So stand still. It doesn't mean a block, but it can mean taking time to consider things, taking time to mull over things, really plan. You know, it's not really about action, it's about planning. Yes? Lotus, let me just see if I have anything. So the learning period spiritually, but also sometimes the Lotus, so this is interesting, sometimes the Lotus can suggest that, because it's interesting because it's in your physical and tangible, but it's very spiritual based. The Lotus is, of course, very spiritual kind of flower. It's like linked to the third eye. And it can suggest that you're going to do a course, like an actual course with your spiritual life path, you know, and that you're going to do maybe take a course in, you know, mediumship or psychic development or anything like that. So it can actually be about taking a course, but maybe you're just learning on your own. Maybe you're going with your own pace, reading, or, you know, learning from videos. It can be that as well. It can be that. But in the past, so when we look at the past in these readings, we're always thinking about it's either something to release to the past, make sure you're not bringing forward, or something that maybe you've learned that you do need to bring forward. So we see how it comes out. But it's Lily, which says good partnerships made of equal amounts of positivity. So we have the Lily there, and this is really, it's about nurturing your close relationships. It's about the importance of relationships as well. So there might be a relationship from the past that you're not supposed to let go of. So this isn't about releasing people. This isn't about letting people go. This is about carrying on and bringing people forward. So nourishing those positive relationships, but sometimes there might be something lingering in the past. Like you might need to apologize to someone, or they might need to apologize to you. But it's definitely a strong relationship of the past. The importance of nurturing relationships. So with it being in the past section, not the physical, not the future, we're not looking at like a new connection, making new friends, making, you know, a new romantic connection. It's really important to nurture the ones you already have. They're from the past, so that's why it's in the past section, of course. So we're nurturing the relationships we already have, bringing positive relationships forward into the future with us. So it can be romantic, it can be friendships and things like that as well. But really nurturing those connections that you already have, focusing so much on new relationships, which makes sense with the standstill as well. We're not really focusing on new energy just yet. So in your spiritual subconscious, you have the cherry blossom. Return quietly now and be at peace. So the cherry blossom, it's reflection, it's quiet time, it's self-care, and it's meditation. So your spiritual section is just really amplifying, it's affirming your physical and tangible, I suppose. It's really affirming that, you know, reflection, meditation, quiet time. So what I would say really with these two, don't be worried if you are at a standstill right now. Don't really feel like don't feel like it's wrong or like you're delayed. It seems like it's right. It seems like you're supposed to be just, you know, going slowly at the moment, not manifesting, well, not the physical manifestations coming, but you could still be manifesting, if you know what I mean. Like you could still be putting the energy out there, but nothing's happening just yet. It's like planning, like I said, planning. You know, maybe you are doing a bit of manifestation, but you're not expecting the action to come just yet. You're still in kind of it's a bit of a self-reflection, you know. So let's go into the future where we have cornflower. And this is again. So learn from friendships old and new. So as we go into the future, we may be, so this was of course all about nurturing these past relationships. This can suggest like new relationships, whether that's romantic or friendship, something like that. But as you go into the future, there's more importance in, it's still connections. It's still throat chakra. Maybe you're rarely in like the period of like kind of throat chakra energy at the moment. So it really is about connections, bringing those positive connections forward to the future, and maybe in the future there is some new connections coming in, some new positive connections. So don't be kind of scared to welcome that, but just bear in mind that it might be more distant future. You know, if you are looking to make friends or you're looking to connect, get out more, it's probably a little bit more into the future that you're going to do that. Don't concern yourself too much with new relationships, new connections just yet. Focusing on those old ones, keeping that nurturing, like I said. But yeah, in the future, we might be going into a few more positive new relationships, but it's still old and new. So it seems very much like even in this, in the past, and even in maybe this near future as well, there's a lot of connection. So I would say through chakra and third eye really coming through, your spiritual, your own spiritual and individual, and your connections with people seem like the most things in this moment and heading into this future. So Jasmine says, I've been doing a lot of reflecting in quiet time. I'm not concerned about new connections right now. Yeah, so that just kind of resonates. And maybe sometimes as well, it says the zero movement is just stagnant in all areas of my life. So I think like the kind of the reading saying it's not stagnant as such. Maybe we shouldn't view it like that, but it definitely is a quiet, still time. I've been thinking about taking courses and I have been doing a lot of self-learning, says Jasmine. Perfect. So it's affirming, and sometimes when we're very spiritual people, the readings do affirm what we already know and what we're already doing, as opposed to, I suppose, but it's kind of a support, and it's saying that's okay. It's okay to be in that still energy at the moment. So I think we have some people wanting to be added. We'll see how far we get through, guys. Ascended Universal Butterfly, welcome back. It's lovely to see you. Ascended Universal Butterfly, add you here. Lisa, add you. And yeah. Oh, Stephanie, sorry. Guys, if I missed you out, please let me know. But like I say, working at these times when I'm a little bit busy, we might not get through everybody, but I am going to try my best as we head further into this month to be on for longer and do longer streams, basically. And if you remember, there'll be some member stream plans soon as well. So you're welcome, Jasmine. So it goes now. Oh my. Kieran AA, Sid, Wolfie Baby Doll, Candy, Universal Butterfly, Lisa, and Stephanie. So guys, there's more than 5 people on the list and only 5 likes I can see. So please do like the video if you're wanting a reading. So Kieran, do we have Kieran? Are you here still? Let's do Kieran if Kieran is still around. I know sometimes you guys do have to jump out if I take a little while with my readings. Let's see. So it's either Kieran. Oh, Kieran, there we go. Sorry, I think my message is a bit slow. Wonderful. Okay, Kieran. Let's go. Oh, jumping out there. Okay. Okay. So we have physical and tangible. Oh, you have cornflower too. Past, spiritual, future. Oh, you have cornflower and lily as well, so that's interesting. So beginning with your physical and tangible, you have that cornflower. So again, that's friendships and connections. Nurturing your connections is very, very important at the moment. If you do feel a little bit like there's something about a connection, something's not great, there's a bit of distance, a bit of falling out or anything like that. We want to really focus on the throat chakra with that. But it's physical and tangible, so it seems like any kind of disconnect in relationships or any issues or anything like that could be like, being resolved as well. So really focusing on those relationships, but you have old and new. So, making new connections is okay for you right now, and it might be within your realm as well. New connections, new relationships. So nurturing those friendships, old and new, being very welcome to new people coming into your life, but not dismissing those old connections, you know, those old little friendships and things like that. So for throat chakra energy, if you do want to focus on anything, like chakra wise. But we have the past. We have Lily of the Valley for your past, and it's you will align your work purpose in some way. Happiness is found within your purpose. So this is interesting because it's in the past. So it does suggest that you, in some way, you've already uncovered some aspect of your life mission, of your, you know, your reason for being here, your life purpose. There is something that you've maybe already done or already at least thought about that is part of your life path and your life mission. So just think about that. You know, if there's anything that really you've loved, you felt really passionate about, you felt so guided to do in the past, whether you've actually done it or you've just thought about it, considered it, you know, just think about that because it does seem like you've found some level or some, you know, some part of your life purpose you have already found in the past. So that's really nice. And of course, it's something to bring forward into the future. So just think about that, you know, think about what were you passionate about? What did you feel really drawn to? Maybe you're already doing it, but it's kind of sorry, maybe you're still doing it, but it's just affirmation that you have found something. You found something. You've uncovered something about yourself, about your life purpose, about your soul mission. So it's really positive. You know, we all come here for a reason, and if you're already kind of uncovering it, you have some connection to that. You're on the right path. I would say you're on the right path. So let's see how it goes with the future. But yeah, it seems very positive. So that's your past. Subconscious. You have Buttercup. This is subconscious and spiritual. Be ready. The best is on its way. This is really good luck. Good luck in the spiritual realm. So it could be that you know, if you're doing your own spiritual work, if you're, you know, you're doing your own readings or healings or anything like that, it's very positive, good luck on that path. But it can be as well like you're getting positive messages through readings like here, or you could be connecting with the right people spiritually. There's something very good luck, positive energy about your spiritual side and your subconscious. So it could also be that you're really, again, it's kind of resonating with this past because it's like you're really connecting with yourself. It's like something's really clicking in that, bringing that subconscious, you know, we all want to connect to our higher self, to our inner self, to understand our spiritual selves a bit more. And the Buttercup's really affirming, when the Buttercup's in the spiritual section, it's really affirming that it's like really good luck on your spiritual path specifically. So that's very, very nice, especially if you're very focused on your spiritual path in some way, whether that is like you're putting your spiritual life out there, like doing readings and things or healings, or whether it's just for your own personal self, your own personal growth. You're getting very good luck in the spiritual realm. Then we have the future, Lily. Good partnerships are made of equal amounts of positivity. So you're getting Lily. So this is apologizing if you need to, if you feel like you owe someone an apology, but it could be an apology coming to you. Someone owes you an apology. It's a positive omen in the future, near future, for someone apologizing to you. But it's really about nourishing your close relationships and how important your relationships are. So even if you're not feeling right now, because this is the future, even if you're not feeling right now, like you're in a good place with relationships, or, you know, maybe you feel a bit lonely or whatever it might be, it's a really positive omen for better connections, better partnerships in the future. So very positive omen for connections, partnerships, friendships, even romantic relationships as well. But really nurturing them, and do be humble if you need to apologize. But like I said, it could be someone owing you an apology, giving you an apology in the future, and that could strengthen the connection because they're apologizing, you're making up, you're reconnecting, so that can be very positive as well for the future life path. And that was Kieran. So we have Kieran. So AA, do we still have AA or Sid? AA. Oh, Sunrise, I'll add you as well. I think I might have made a priority list last time, but I don't. I'm sorry if you were on it. I don't think I have it. But AA, do we have AA? Sid's here. Okay. Let's just see if I give AA a moment. Or we can go and Sid and maybe leave AA for next. Sorry if you are messaging. I do think my chat's a little bit slow. Okay, so I'm going to go into Sid because I apologize if you are messaging. You're welcome, Kieran. Of course, you're very welcome. So I'm going to go into Sid right now. AA, if you're here, you will be next. But I don't know, maybe you've jumped out. I don't see the message. So okay, let's go into Sid now. So Sid, we have the physical, tangible, past, present, future. Okay, so Violet, Tulip, Lily of the Valley, and Lily. A lot of you guys getting Lilies. Very interesting. So in your physical and tangible, Sid. So this is Sid. In your physical and tangible, you have Violet. So with the Violet, trusting your intuition. The answers and truths are always within. So I feel like your intuition is very strong and your spiritual senses are very strong, but there's some disconnect in your belief in yourself, your trust in yourself. And it's interesting because this is actually what my talk was about today. When I did a talk today, and it was about intuition and kind of aligning our intuition a little bit more, trusting our intuition a little bit more, not feeling, when you have that feeling like, oh, maybe I'm just being paranoid, maybe it's not my intuition, maybe it's just my worry, my doubt, my paranoia, being paranoid. Trust your intuition a little bit more, your answers, your third eye is improving, amplifying, enhancing, so trusting your intuition a little bit more. And it's physical and tangible, so that's quite nice because it's within your reach. So amplifying your intuition, being more kind of spiritually aligned, and being in tune is within reach to you as well. So if you're not feeling like that right now, you could be stepping into that chapter of just being a bit more intuitive, being a bit more aligned, and yeah. Intuition, really trusting that is the main thing for this physical, tangible, present moment. And the past, we have Tulip. You are worth what it is that you desire. So Tulip, it's about self-care. It's about manifestation abilities as well. So you some self-care, some healing, some growth, something very positive that you've done in the past, for healing yourself, growing, improving yourself. You've really done something very powerful, positive that you should be proud of on your healing journey in the past. Keep going, bring that forward, keep going with that. But also a positive omen about manifestation abilities. So when it's in the past, it could mean that there's something you've already been trying to manifest. It's in the past, you've already been trying to manifest it. So because it's a really positive omen for manifestations, something you've already been trying to manifest in the past is coming forward with you into the future. So it's very, very likely that your manifestation will come to fruition in the future. But so it's something, because it's in the past, something you've already been trying to manifest, not something new. Subconscious and spiritual, Lily of the Valley. Happiness is found with your purpose. So Lily of the Valley, again, it's a lot. This is kind of Kieran got this. I can't remember which section, but aligning your work to your life purpose in some way. Some positive work that you will be doing. So it can be work as in like an actual job, but it can be work like your life mission here, the work that you're doing, the spiritual work, or the work, as yourself, if that makes sense. Like the lesson you've come here to learn, the things you've came here to do, basically, in this physical human realm. But it's really, really positive because it's saying that you will align that life purpose in some way. So it's in the spiritual realm, it's in the spiritual and subconscious. In the subconscious, in your spiritual self, in some way, you do understand an aspect of your life purpose. So that's really, really positive. You have some idea of your life purpose. It could be in your subconscious. You might be trying to bring that through a little bit more into the physical. But yeah, you do have some understanding of your life purpose and your kind of mission here. So if you do have like an inclining of that, or you think like, you know, I think I'm meant for this, or I'm meant for that, or I'm passionate about this, do listen to yourself, because it's kind of resonating with this intuition that you are kind of opening up and kind of aligning a little bit to your life purpose, what you came here to do. So very, very positive, really learning your lessons. So very nice. In the future, going into Lily, good partnerships are made of equal amounts of positivity. So you as well. Again, there might be an apology if an apology is due. If you feel that you are owed an apology, do go ahead and do that. Be a little bit humble, you know, and just, yeah, just do that if you feel like you need to. But if you don't, if that doesn't resonate, there might be an apology due to you. And you're nurturing close relationships and understanding the importance of your close relationships, your family, your friends, those people that you really trust. Don't discount it, don't distance yourself from people. It's all just about, as you're moving into the future, keep nourishing those relationships. Don't disconnect yourself, don't drift away. You know, don't, if you feel yourself drifting from a positive connection, a family, a friend, do please try not to, you know what I mean? You notice that you're distancing from people, make that phone call, you know, send that message, reach out, and just keep those connections. So again, you're moving forward with some positive relationships, so that's very nice. And that was Sid. So do we have Wolfie or Candy? Wolfie or Candy on next? Oh, Candy says here. AA must have jumped out, I think. It's Megan. Oh, it's me again. I said that last time. It's Megan. It's me again. Hello and welcome back. I will add you. S. Leela, hello and welcome. Guys, if you're a member and you have not had a flower reading, we might do a members one soon, so don't worry too much. But yeah, oh, Sid, you're very welcome. It's me again. I'll add you. The list is getting a little bit long, guys. Oh, my pens are running out. It's, oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's me again. Okay. So that was Sid. And we think we did have Candy, didn't we? I think Candy did say she was here. So AA and Wolfie, I think, jumped out there. But Candy, let's go ahead with Candy. I do feel like you are here. But yeah, you're very welcome. Oh, having one jump out right away for Candy. Okay. Okay. We have our physical, tangible, past, future. I'm sorry, spiritual, excuse me, and future. There we are. So for Candy, our physical and tangible is Jasmine. Success will be found if you hold on to hope. So don't lose hope, stay focused, and work on your optimism. This is really, really positive because with Jasmine being in your physical and tangible, it's such a positive omen of a manifestation finally coming to fruition, or, you know, just as long as you're staying focused and staying optimistic, you are going to achieve. So achieve, manifest, whatever it is, that goal that you're working towards, that manifestation that you're trying to achieve, you are going to get there. And it's so physical, and it's within reach. It's within, if it's in the physical and tangible section, it's within reach. So very, very positive omen for achievements and manifestations. Our past, we have Peony. Abundance, opportunities, but stay focused. It's possible, but not assured. Prosperity can be assured if you care well for tomorrow. So it's interesting to get this in the past, because it's kind of saying that, you know, it resonates with Jasmine a little bit, because it's telling you that there is, or there has been, some possibilities for abundance, for prosperity, but it's very much you know, staying focused, because when we get, so this is a positive omen, so I do feel a little bit better, like maybe the past wasn't, it feels a little bit like the past wasn't too aligned, the past was a little bit shaky and unstable, because it's a nice progression. If we think about this is the past and this is the physical and tangible, it's a nice progression, because it's like saying that prosperity is not assured, but if you stay focused, you stay optimistic, it's very likely, you can get it if you're kind of keeping focused, keeping going, keeping that momentum. But as you go here, this is more positive, more of a positive omen, more, it's like more assured. So it's like it's a really positive progression from, oh, maybe you might get prosperity, maybe if you stay focused, there's something there, little bit of instability, little bit of uncertainty, but it seems like it's stabilizing a bit more in this physical and tangible. So it's actually quite a nice progression to have. But the message, to take forward from sorry, just replying to a message here. The positive thing to take forward from this is that it seems like you've stabilized your opportunities a little bit. It seems like you've kind of, maybe the path was a little bit shaky, not too aligned, but then you're affirming it, you're getting a bit more solidified with your manifestations there. So let's go into the subconscious, where we have Rose, and that is love, divine timing, spiritual protection, soulmate, and twin flame. You are divinely loved and protected with grace. So you're what would you say? Your attraction, your connection, your relationship, maybe your twin flame, your soulmate, this relationship that's very important in your life path. It's in the spiritual, the subconscious, so it's kind of it's not super assured that's going to be right now, because it's just in the spiritual. But it's a really positive omen that this, not everybody gets that their soulmate or their twin flame or connects with the spiritual relationship in this lifetime. So it's a very positive omen for relationships, like you will connect with that. You do connect with that. So that's really nice, because like I said, we don't all find our soulmate or twin flame or spiritual connection. So yeah, it's a positive omen. But then we have the daffodil in the future, which is the sun shines brighter when you are here. Very, very beautiful message there. But our daffodils, it's physical health. So we have a very positive omen for physical health here as well. So of course, the sun shines brighter when you're here. It's all about your positive energy, you being a positive light in other people's lives, because often we're looking for that light in our lives, that soulmate, that friend, that whatever it might be. But you're a positive light in other people's lives, so don't forget that. But this is a very positive omen for physical health. So maybe you're working on your physical health, maybe you have an ailment that you're focusing on. If you have an ailment, or you're kind of like, trying to get medication or treatment or a holistic therapy for something, you're going to find the right path, and it's going to be very positive. But if you don't really have any ailments, and it's not really like, resonating with you that you need any treatments or anything like that, it can just be a positive omen that your physical health is going to continue. You know what I mean? So you're kind of protected in your physical health. Nothing too negative is going to come to you, So it's a really positive omen for continuing with physical health. Maybe you are guided to eat a bit healthier or exercise a bit more, and if you are guided to do those things, of course, do them. But it's a very positive omen. It's like, we all look at like spiritual protection, or we're looking at our relationships, but sometimes we forget, our physical health is very important. You have protection on that moving forward into the future. So it's a very nice message for that as well. So do we have Sandra's Universal Butterfly. You're very welcome, Candy. Yeah, it's a very lovely message. You started working out, so that's probably why this is coming up. It's like, keep going with that into the future. Very, very positive for you. So I really appreciate you guys. Turning up to the stream. Anyone else who, I think, Ascended Universal Butterfly? I think AA and Wolfie jumped out, but if you have Ascended Butterfly or Lisa, we can do that. So Ascended Universal Butterfly or Lisa. I think I just saw Ascended Universal Butterfly. Oh yeah, there you are, sorry. I'm sorry if my messages are a bit slow. So going to go ahead with Ascended. Am I saying right? Ascending Universal Butterfly, sorry. Oh, jumping out right away for that one. Feel that one there. Feel that one there. Okay, so this is for Ascending Universal Butterfly. So we have our physical, tangible, past, subconscious and spiritual, and our future. Okay, so in our physical and tangible, we have the peony. So abundant opportunities, but stay focused. It's possible, but not assured. Prosperity can be assured if you care well for tomorrow. So sometimes it's about saving, saving money, being good with money, and things like that. But it is saying that, prosperity and abundance isn't assured on anybody's path. But if you stay focused, if you keep your manifesting, you keep, focused on it, you are very likely to achieve it. It's likely. It's not assured, but it's likely. And that's in your physical and tangible. So that's really, really great for you. Hopefully that's not too far away. Then in your past, you have the violet. The answers and truth are always within. So trusting your intuition. You've had very positive intuition about something in the past, and you really need to keep that moving forward with you. Don't lose trust in that. Do, whatever, maybe you disconnected from someone, or you went down a different path because you felt it in your intuition. You did make the right decision. Your intuition was right. Keep your intuition moving forward into the future. We have the subconscious and spiritual lily of the valley. Happiness is found within your purpose. So again, we're getting someone else where it's your work life will align a bit closer with your actual life mission, your life purpose. So sometimes people are drawn to be carers or nurses or teachers or anything, and it might not be something like that. Your life mission might be very, very different. That's just an example, but it's saying that your work path will align with your spiritual path. So if you are feeling drawn, if you have the spiritual sense or the subconscious sense that you kind of feel like you're coming to your life purpose, your mission is coming to light in some way, you may be able to align that with your work path, which is really, really positive. Like an example would be what I'm doing now. And part of my life mission is to be a positive part of people's spiritual journey, and I've managed to make that my job. So that's just an example, but you're bringing forward some part of your life mission is coming with your job, your work, something you're putting out. And it can be work in the, it doesn't have to be something you're getting paid for. It could be volunteer work or something like that. But yes, you're aligning your spiritual life path to your work path in some way. And future is Magnolia. You will find what you need in the wisdom of your heritage. Magnolia. So connecting with your ancestors. You're being drawn on this kind of near future coming in to connect with your ancestors. So don't worry if you're a little bit too busy right now to focus on your spiritual path or meditation or anything like that. But as you move forward into the future, do feel that calling to connect with your heritage, your ancestors. Could be going back to the place where you grew up, could be connecting with your past loved ones, things like that. Don't disconnect from where you're from and from your past and from your heritage. So it's interesting, even as you move forward into the future, keep your past, keep the positive part of your past, and do connect with your ancestors and your heritage. And ascending universal butterfly says yes, that makes sense. So guys, I am really sorry, I do have to finish the stream there, but as I said, I will be back on Tuesday, so I really hope to see you Tuesday. We might do a crystal ball, we might do flower reading, we will definitely do crystal ball, we might also do a flower reading, we might have time to do both. I really appreciate you coming here. I really appreciate it. Love, lights and blessings to each of you. If you haven't liked the video yet, please do like it. The more likes I get on the video, the more I come back with that type of video. So it's, it's like a vote to me, what do you guys like? And I'll keep doing it if you guys like it. So love, lights and blessings to each of you. I really hope to see you soon. Don't be shy. Feel free to reach out if you want to. All of my information is in the description of the video, including ways to contact me and my website for any more in-depth readings you might like, or energy clearing or Reiki. So love, light, and blessings to each of you. I really hope to see you soon.